Okay, fees increasing on February 14th, even if you have a store subscription. Hey, Madcap Toys fans, happy Friday. You're back in the toy barn. I hope you're doing fantastic on a Friday and doing well. Yeah, you know what I'm going to be talking about today? Fee increases on Valentine's Day if you have a store subscription, and even if you don't have a store subscription, but it seems like they're higher with a store subscription. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, guys, make sure you hit the bell, please, for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, you know we love them, so keep them coming. I love those comments, so keep them coming and coming. So, yeah, I have a lot of stuff to share with you, do today. Thank you, Daren, for doing the video yesterday. I was inundated with things and have been inundated with things today when it comes to eBay, packing, listing, shipping. We actually did not one, but 2 post office trips in one day today, besides picking up my car because it had a weak wonky tire and I fixed it and did all that. So that was on the side of the thing. But yeah, so he helped me out. I said, I just can't today. I've got all this piled high with that and insurance. He said, don't you worry. I will go out there and I will run this show. And he did. So thank you, Daren. Appreciate that. And I'm back in here. So right now, guys, he has been listing. He has been taking pics. And right now, he was working on finance part of it. You know, when we get shipments in for us personally, like supplies and other things. So he's working on that. So I said, hey, while I have a little bit of a lull in the watch hour, I'm going to run a video. And you be cool and do those kind of things, and I'll get back and hopefully list later on this evening. But yeah, it's been really, really busy. But we have sales to talk to you about today. And then also what we're going to talk about is why you came for this video. One thing I did want to share with you on the side of it is I did go talk to my post office lady today, since I saw her twice. And on the second time, I said, hey, I want to let you know. And I said, I saw her face. She's like, oh, God, you're going to tell me the same thing. A million people have been asking me around here. But she didn't say it, but I saw the eyes. And I said, yeah, I said, I know you know. I know things are happening. I said, most of our packages are doing okay when it comes to shipping and meeting the customer in a timely manner. I said, but we do have a couple. I said, is it the right thing to do? I said, if they contact us and say, hey, wait a minute, it's been 4 or 5 days, what's up? And there's no movement. I said, are we supposed to go? And I said, I've been doing it, so I want to make sure I'm doing it right. To USPS.com, go to put in the tracking number where it says the tracking, and of course it just basically says processing, shipping delay, going to take longer than expected. Underneath where it says text and email updates, I click that, and then I click I want updates on delivery, when it's tracking through, etc. And then I type in my phone number, or you can type in an email address, but I type in my phone number so I can be texted for those particular tracking dates to keep up with it, and hit submit. Is that the right thing that we sellers should be doing? And she said yes. So the only time that you would be submitting a missing mail is if it's been, you know, like I said, a week or 2, no scans, no nothing. The customer's like, hey, I want my stuff, blah, 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 blah. Then at that point, you're wanting to fill out a missing mail on USPS.com and fill out all that pertinent information. But to try to get those packages an update or through or some kind of an answer, yes, go to USPS.com, put in the tracking number. When it pulls up anything, destination, etc., if it doesn't look like it's been moving or processing, scanned, but yet not, you know, go through those motions. And so I did that. I have been doing that. Majority of the time, within a few days, things pick up where they left off and they get delivered and everything's cool. So I wanted to let you guys know that. But she said across the board, we have been having trouble with our distribution center up north, which is our main one, being so-called a week behind on shipping packages. So, yeah, so some of the packages are just staying put where they are. We have a couple of, 3 personal packages that's supposed to be to us that were supposed to be delivered a few days back. It's playing the processing delay, you know, exception, going from Indy to Cincinnati, Ohio to Indy, just craziness. And so we don't know if they're in Ohio or if they're in Indy. We're having issues with that personally, and it's 3 of the big items that we just recently purchased for our inventory from a pallet buy. And so, yeah, we're dealing with that too. So across the board, I've had other reseller friends say in different states the same thing. Some of their major distribution centers are just kind of are behind or sitting on the boxes right now currently. So for those of you guys that do not live in the Midwest and Indiana, do the same as we said. Go to the USPS.com site, fill in if you're not seeing any movement, significant movement, or there's a red flag in regards to that, to where if it's being tracked or not, and put in the information so you can get updated, so you can let your customer know when you know exactly where it's at and what's going on, so you stay updated. And hopefully and prayerfully, I'm not going to say it will, but hopefully it will kind of kick them into where it kind of initiates escalation to getting those particular packages shipped out. So that's my 2 cents there. All right, so we have 12 items to talk about. So Daren has been caught up on eBay The Godfather. So we're not talking about The Godfather today, but we're going to talk about Poshmark. We're going to talk about Mercari, and we're going to talk about Madcap Toys Plus, because Madcap Toys Plus today kind of helped get a second shipment out in 2 days, for twice in one day. So we did the eBay Godfather, a little bit of Madcap Toys Plus, Mercari today, but then all of a sudden I said, Daren, we have one that has to be shipped out tomorrow. If you want to avoid just shipping out one and going down the road with that, I will get these packed up and I will ship them out same day. And that way we have some clearance for that. So we did do that, and it worked out beautifully because I had a whole bag to kind of ship out. So I was thrilled. So Madcap Toys Plus has shot off quite a few items today, and they got shipped out immediately. So if you're watching, they're coming to you. Let's hope, with the post office, right? But yeah, so we got a lot to share with you on that. So let's get started. Before we even go on about what sold, we're going to talk about what we are talking about with the main video. Fees, guys. Did you see the email, the January seller update? If you haven't yet, click on it when you get it. So starting Valentine's Day, February 14th, final value fees percentages are going to be raised. And it's going to be whether you have a store or not. I was looking through it very quickly, thinking, well, hopefully, because I started out with the ones that don't have a store, their percentages, and I seen a little increase here, there, and I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, if you are paying a store subscription, store fee every month, you'll get a little bit of a little more of a break since you're paying so much a month. Nah, not as far as I've seen and concerned. I'm concerned, and here's why. There's some percentages that hiked up anyway, whether you have a store or not. So let me just kind of go over it, because if you haven't seen it already, you're going to go, huh? I don't know what in the world you're talking about. So we want to make sure that you get the right information here at Madcap Toys. So I'm going through a phone, guys, so just bear with me just a second. So messages, archivable. Let's go to messages. But yeah, just like I've been saying, guys, this is crazy. I mean, I know that there's going to be there's always changes every year. We have to kind of roll with the changes, but this is getting crazy, especially when the site has had issues and times to where, we have crickets because things aren't moving because they're shutting down the site. So if you haven't seen it already, it will be your January seller update in your message box on eBay. We will be adjusting, this is eBay saying this, final value fees in most categories starting February 14th, Valentine's Day. I'm not going to go through the whole big, huge paragraph because that's not important to us. 2025 final value fee adjustments. To support these and future enhancements, more stuff, we'll be adjusting final value fees in most categories starting February 14th, with increases ranging up to a maximum of 0.35%. So if you don't have a store or start a store subscription, and I'm not going to go through the whole list, guys, so you can actually see it. If you do any type of media, including vinyl records, eBay motor parts and accessories, it's going from 13.25% final value fee to 13.6%. Now, this is without having a store, not paying store fees. Books, magazines, media, movies, and TV. Instead of paying 14.95% like you've been doing, you're paying 15.3%. It's a significant increase. And that's if you don't have a store. Clothing, it says clothing, shoes, and accessories, athletic shoes for men and women. It's 13.25 if the total amount of the sale is less than $150. That's what it was. Now it's increasing to 13.6. 8% across the board if the sale is $150 or more. That's not going to be a change. But now here's the kicker. So now I'm going to talk about real quick about if you have an eBay store subscription like we have. So if you go to it really, really quick here, if you go to the little plus sign, if you sell antiques, art, except our NFTs, baby stuff, crafts, dolls and bears, entertainment, memorabilia, health and beauty, home and garden, pet supplies, pottery and glass, specialty services and sporting goods, you are paying currently 12.35%. Now, after February 14th and after, it's going to climb up to 12.7. Books and magazines like us, we started the media, movies and TV. Also music except vinyl records. Right now we're paying 14.95% value fee. It's going to increase to 15.3% and so on and so forth. Vinyl records, currently the final value fee is 12.35. It's now going to be increasing up to 12.7 and on and on. Guys, if it's not increase here, increase there, or having trouble here and there, now it's fee increases. What do you think about this? Are you upset? Across the board, do you have anything to say? We're not happy because now we're getting these increases in fees. We've had increases with the shipping services, which, you know, our buyers are never going, hey, come on, that's crazy for the shipping price to be that, even though that's what it says with dimensions and weight. And now we're going to be dealing with more of our profit being attacked because not only do they want us to pay higher on final value fees, but they also want us to pay to market our items with promoted listings, with promoted advance, promoted offsite, and so on and so forth. Where does it end? And then on top of that, if you don't do those things, or even do just a little bit of promoted for them to be seen, they sit there and shut off the site. Or they have problems with the site, problems with sending offers, problems with the buy it now button, problems with the shopping cart features, etc., etc. It just seems like with eBay resellers, at least with eBay right now, I'm not talking about anybody else, our hands are tied and we're being taxed out. So let me know your frustrations, or maybe not frustrations, in the comments below. Would love to hear from you guys. It's just one thing after another. So we always got to have our armor, eBay armor on, guys, fighting those battles. And then going on about that feedback update. Remember I talked to you guys about a feedback that they said that they would manually remove and it'd take up to Wednesday to fix. It's Thursday after late afternoon, evening. That negative feedback still isn't gone yet. So I'm going to have to probably get on the phone with them, find the reference number, and deal with that. So it's just craziness. But we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it one way or the other. So let's get to it, guys. Let's go to Mercari. We made a few sales on Mercari and did pretty good. There's like one pending on Mercari that we got to find that just happened late last night. But we'll go ahead and find that for Saturday before the weekend. So the very first one, we had a bundle for Andrea. Hey, Andrea, thanks so much for the bundle. And the two items that we bundled up were 2 coins. One was, and I shipped it Ground Advantage. One was the 1975 Roosevelt Memorial Dime Proof Dime. And the other is a 1939 silver Mercury dime extra fine, and that sold for $10.88 plus shipping to boot. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, so we know Daren was totaling shipping with the item, and that's cool. But I usually just do the item, what the item sold for plus shipping. So we do it differently, but it's okay. And then next up, like I said, we have a pending order we got to find. We got a 1997 Marvel Comics Star Trek Voyager #9, The Quest is Over, Behold the Relic comic book. And this, it looks like we had priced it before they increased the buyer, or put back the buyer fees again. But this order is going out to, and we'll go out to Alicia. Thanks so much, Alicia. And sold for $1.70 plus ship. So thank goodness it wasn't free ship, but $1.70. We'll still make a little bit of money. We'll get back what we paid and a few cents more, so not too worried about it. If you see, there is a price tag that someone had stuck on the front of it on the comic itself, so that's why we discounted it so high, because of that fact. But it will be bagged, boarded, and shipped in a Gemini comic mailer for protection anyway. So going out this weekend in the AM. And then we shipped out, I just shipped this out today, 1980s to today Hasbro G.I. Joe Leonard the Corpse Chapmay Weapon Lot A. And was found in the odds and ends tote bag. I love when Daren sells those weapons. Really awesome that he, you know, kind of divides them up, gets them scanned with his eBay app phone and Google Lens phone, and looks them up and gets them right. So love the fact that he's doing that, because I wouldn't know much about it except by doing that, because I'm not educated with G.I. Joe and all of that. But this one is going out to Chili 23 Limon. Thank you so much. And this sold for $3.77 plus ship. Just a little bit of a discount, not too bad there. Going out AM, because we have a ton of weapons. So moving those things right along. And then next up, found in the Toy Barn, we shipped out and sold the 1995 Toy Biz X-Men Blackbird. And this nice little vehicle was found and shipped via UPS this morning. And it was going out to Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And this cute little vehicle found in the shed sold for $6.49 plus ship. Something that Daren got in a huge bulk buy when he was getting all these vehicles in when we had our toy store, our brick and mortar back in the day. And then I'm not sure if I shouted this out, so I'm just going to skip that one because I'm not really sure. It's been shipped, you know, for the last couple of days, so we won't go there. So there's the 4 items on Mercari. And then one was a wonderful surprise on Poshmark today. I'm selling Halloween stuff, guys. I've sold probably, what, guys? Maybe about 5 different Halloween type items or theatrical items in the month of January. It's awesome. So we pulled this up, found this in our upstairs storage. Very, very cool. And I have another Iron Man costume left, but it doesn't have the muscle chest like this does. This is the Marvel Avengers padded muscle chest Iron Man child costume, size medium. The size is 8 through 10. This was a really good one. I didn't even know that it even went out. I mean, it even was sold until I looked at it this morning. It's going out to L.E. Young 1203. Thank you so much. And sold for $29 plus ship. So basically, once the fees came out, because they paid for shipping, I got more than what it even said on the tag. So did really, really good. It's probably the costume is a little bit hard to find because it was made in 2022, a couple years ago. But please, very, very pleased, going to make really good money on that. So I'm really, really excited, and going out to you in the AM. Thank you so much. And that is all on Poshmark. Now we're going to go on the flip side and talk about Madcap Toys Plus. Madcap Toys Plus has had at least 3 or 4 sales today. And one we're not even going to talk about until the next video because it just happened maybe about 15, 20 minutes ago. Go over here to paid and shipped. Yeah, it did really, really good. So we have 1, 2, 3 that went off this morning. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 that was shipped out about 24 hours ago. So 7 items on Madcap Toys Plus. So excited about this. This next one up came from the media shelf, from a media buy. This is absolutely sealed, brand new, never been opened, still got the plastic on it. Not Another Teen Movie DVD, special edition. Like I said, brand new, sealed. William took advantage of the 10% off coupon at Madcap Toys Plus. Thank you, William. And it sold for $6.99 plus ship. Very good. About what I'm running. Pretty much a lot of my media, unless it's something that, you know, as far as condition wise doesn't look as good or what have you, that I may lower the price, but doing really good. Because you know what, with these fee increases, it has to be, there's got to be some kind of a bare minimum. And also we also have every month usually some kind of discounted coupon, so if they see the coupon, they can save money on that. So it goes up and down depending on what month and how we're doing it. And the next up, we shipped out from the recent Target case pack buy, and I have more to list actually. This is a 16 by 12 inch Moody Trees framed wall canvas board from Threshold, and it's really, really nice. Very, very nice gold frame there, painted frame. I have 3 of these left. Great for an office wall, bedroom wall, hallway, what have you. And this is going out to Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Thanks so much. And I have it bubble wrapped on the interior. It also has the styrofoam sidings that it came in when I got it. So all I had to do was just tape it over, put that in, thank you card, seal it up, and then have it shipped out. So it is carefully packed. And Elaine, it's sold to Elaine for $11 plus ship. So guys, with that last case pack, only paid maybe about $4 or less for each frame. So it 2 came in 1 box, and made my money back and then some. So thank you so much. Going out to you in the AM. Or actually I already did this morning. So still going. And then next up, from our gingerbread bag, we sold a women's high support sculpt zip front sports bra from All in Motion. And this is going out to Mary. Mary took advantage of the 10% off coupon. Thank you so much. And sold for $10.99 plus ship. Not too bad. And then more from a recent pallet buy. We sold from the Jockey Generation. I like those. Pretty good quality there. In package, women's slimming shorts from Jockey Generation. And Linda took advantage of the 10% off coupon. Thanks so much. And this pair sold for $7.99 plus ship. Not too bad at all. And then moving right along, just took these off this morning on our second trip. From our media shelf, this is one of the oldest cassette tapes. Not old as that it's old, which kind of is a little bit, but I mean as far as one of the first kinds of media that I put on back in the summer. Garnet Silk, 100% silk cassette tape from 1993. Again, found in the media shelf. This one's going out to Gregory. Thank you so much, Gregory. I actually bubble wrapped it and put it in a 6x6x6 box. I almost put it in a padded bubble mailer, but it was so thick I was afraid if it goes through the post office machine, it may crush it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to be safe and put it in a cardboard box. So I did that. And this package has been shipped already. And this cassette tape sold for $5.39 plus ship. So Daren had a big cassette buy back in the summer before he really started buying a lot of media. And I think we paid maybe about I'd say about 50 to 75 cents for it. So not too bad at all. And then next up, from our retail arbitrage, when we went and grabbed a bunch of totes and bought a lot of books, cassettes, and DVDs and all of that at what they have there called their half price day, or you can fill a bag day or what have you. This is from one of those big bricks I bought. I think I talked to you guys about that. I bought this big cardboard case of books, old books, for like 10 bucks. So I only paid in that brick only like 14 cents a book. It was great. And I sold one of them. I just listed this book last night, so I'm so proud of it. This is The Ferguson Affair, Ross McDonald from Bantam Books from 1971. Wow, it's older than me. Was really, really, really good condition. There was nothing wrong with it. No stains, no tears, no writing. The binding was beautiful. Really lovely, as you can see here. And this book is going out to Henry. Hey, Henry, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And this sold for $5.99 plus ship. Very, very good. Some of these older books, you know, they've had a little bit of issue. This one didn't, but they don't roughly aren't as high, maybe because they're not trending because they're so old. I don't know. But it was really, really good condition. So $5.99. I'm not complaining. For 14 cents, $5.99 plus ship. Great. And then lastly, Assets by Spanx Women's Ponte Shaping Leggings. This was found in the Frosty bag. This one's going out to Donna. Hey, Donna, thank you so much. And they sold for $15 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Donna. Yeah, pallet buy, right? So pallet buy again. I think I paid $1.50 to $2. Sold it for $15 plus ship. I can't complain. Except for the fees, right, guys? I know things are going to increase. I know things change. I know they've been working on the site, but they've been working on the site for 3+ years. Like everybody else has been saying, when are they going to stop? So even in the January seller update, when you look at it, they say it's going to help for future enhancements. How many more enhancements do we need as resellers? We need the pertinent ones to help us sell, right? We need the pertinent ones to help us get out there and be seen. We need things to help make the site work. But for all these little tiny ones, have you seen the one lately where when you're getting ready to press submit and it's going around thinking, now it's got this little eBay color rainbow thing going back and forth? Did we really need that? Did we really need that to enhance our lives as resellers? No. There's just some things that I think they're wasting their time on, that they need to focus on the things that will help us grow, list, sell, because, you know, once we're selling, us resellers come back for more, right? We list, we move product, you know, it gets us going, we move on, it's part of our livelihood, we do what we got to do. But some of these little tinker things, if that's what's holding us back, I'd rather not have them. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Guys, I don't have much more to say, but also too, if you haven't already, the Facebook reseller community, if you are selling anything and you're a reseller, get involved with that. It's free to sign up. The link is in the description below. There's lots of us that share our products. We share how we sell our little home office. Sometimes we talk and share others. If others have a question, bringing it up. Our videos go on there, so you can see it. If you've missed one, you can always catch that there. Share your goods. That's even the most important thing. If you've got stuff to sell on eBay or Poshmark or Mercari or Depop or District, and the list goes on and on, be a part of it just so you can list every once in a while you're an item or two, as far as a link to your eBay item or Poshmark item, etc., or what have you. That's what it is for, is to share, to market, to help each other out by looking, viewing, seeing, etc. Come be a part of us. Like I said, it doesn't cost a dime to be a part of that, and it kind of helps you in the marketing strategies of your business and your store. Again, I got nothing else to say. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, that you're selling, keep feeding that beast, keep listing amongst all things, keep going strong. If you've got packages that are delayed with the USPS, definitely go in and get those updates from them, so they can see if it can help push them and all of that, and just keep going strong, keep smiling. I'm going to try. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.